This is a quick intro to a new feature in AI Designer in AIM. So many of you are already using this to massively accelerate strategy and planning and creating different architecture views. But the new feature is probably the best name for it at the moment is auto architecture. So given some end goal that you're trying to reach in terms of clarity, what AIM will now do is tell you which views to create to get to that outcome. So let's have a quick look. So we'll go and jump into our FutureVille Smart City design, and you can see we've already got a bunch of views here. This is the dashboard view, so we can see the title, we can see the prompt that was used to create it, and we can see the types of elements in the view. And if we click on it, then there's the view, and we can format it so we can put it into our PowerPoint or Word doc. So the new feature, what we do is we first go into the view set and you put in your purpose. So here I want to generate a strategic plan, an IT investment proposal, and you make sure that the brief context is set and the full context. So the full context is a large smart city in Australia designed and built using all the best practice smart city approaches and technologies. And this can be as long as you like. And in fact, the more that you build out the context and what you're trying to do, the better. So once they're set, if you go into the dashboard, click the Show Dashboard button up here, we have just shows you what you're trying to do, your purpose, and the overview. As a reminder, we've got this new button called Suggest View. So if we click on that, it will have a look at the views you already have, what you're trying to do, and the context, and suggest up to 3 views in order that will help you best help you get towards this outcome. So here they are. So we've got strategic initiatives and outcomes, which is made up of courses of actions underpinned by outcomes. We've got a resource allocation view, which is courses of action underpinned by resources needed to support the course of action, and a risk assessment. So the candidate views from which these suggestions are made is still being enhanced. It'll be expanded over time, including community feedback on useful architecture recipes for views. And this bit of text is the GPT rationale for why this view is useful. So strategic initiatives and outcomes, we have this view will help you understand the key initiatives in place to realise strategic outcomes. It will provide a broad overview of the strategic action set, which can be crucial for drafting a strategic plan and IT investment proposal. So if we wanted to push ahead with that, and if I hover over the Archimate elements, it'll explain what they actually are. Yeah. So let's decide we're going to press ahead with this view. So we'll click Create Prompts. And then these are the prompts for each level of the view. So this is a 2-level view. This is the top level, and the top level is based on the course of action Archimate element, and this is the prompt, which is generate a course of action view showing the strategic initiatives in place in a large smart city in Australia, outlining the actions set to realise strategic outcomes. This view will provide a foundational basis for drafting a strategic plan and creating an IT investment proposal for the smart city. So let's grab that. We'll create a new view. This is what you're looking at now is sort of the minimal viable product, and there'll be sort of button press automation, so you don't have to do what I'm doing now. You just click a button to generate it. But just for now, we'll paste the prompt in, and you can modify that, of course. And needed to be course of action. We'll ask for some documentation to be created, and we'll just kind of check how much content might be there, because we need to use just the right amount of elements, not too few and not too many, so that the model isn't overly summarized or overly diluted. So this will just take a second to run. Also, what we've done is just, when the view is blank, just sort of summarizing the ways you can add content to a view, which is what we just did. Create content, we can manually add it, we can import from Excel, and we can paste JSON data in, and there's a sample of the JSON data format kind of here, which anyway. So here's the view. Let's just click this button here to automatically generate a title. And we'll just zoom a bit. So they're the elements. Just click save. Now if we go back to the dashboard, I mean, we need to build the second level in this. I won't demonstrate that now, but now if we go back to the dashboard and click suggest views again, we'll get a different set of recommendations, because we just obviously changed the views in our view set. So that's it. This will probably be iterated and enhanced pretty rapidly, but for now that should be enough for people to kind of get started and send feedback. Thanks.